Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. It's Drake Philosopher here, ready to start an astrology and spirituality live stream. Before we do that, thank you for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe. Use the links down below to find more of my content and to check my services, readings, and personal consultations, and to know more about it as well. And also to let's get started. What are we talking about today? Mercury in Aries, right now at 5 degrees. Hold on. All right, we back online, I guess. Having some troubles here, so welcome once again. We back online. Mercury in Aries for all signs and for all houses. Let's get started. Mercury in Aries, what does that mean? It means that we are thinking, communicating, and analyzing in more unique, individual, creative, aggressive, passionate, and creative ways. Also, that means, or it might mean for you that you want your conversations and your relationships to be more about yourself, your personal interests, and your personal insecurities. Also, you might be more communicative inside of your personal life, or you might be more communicative outside of your personal life, but about your personal life, right? Because that's where the misunderstanding of Aries and Scorpios plays a big role. They are both about the same thing. They're both about Mars, passion, motivation, aggressiveness, frustration, and deep desires. But Aries, sometimes they act too much and they express too much. And Scorpios, sometimes they hold in too much and they don't express enough and they be too secretive, right? So with Mercury in Aries, you might be expressing too much of your personal life, your private space. And always remember that Mercury does not do Mercury, what do we say by Mercury doesn't do very well into fire signs? We and our ability to think, communicate, and analyze clearly and sophisticatedly and wisely we don't do that well when it comes to passion and aggressiveness. When things get hot, when shit hits the fan, when it's time to be aggressive, or when you're frustrated, you can't think clearly. You can't communicate clearly. Your emotions rile up and they get in the way of a logical communication, right? So when we say Mercury this, Saturn that, Mars that, it's not the planet itself. It's us using the abilities that those planets represent. Okay? It's not Mars. Mars doesn't do well in Taurus. No, we doing Mars type things don't do well in fixed stability, profit, and security. You know what I'm saying? We don't do those things well because how we align with that planet. It's not because of Mars in itself, right? It's not because of Mercury in itself. It's because of us. And what that really means that the spirit, the group of spirits, I mean, that created Mercury, like you as the main spirit, got together with a bunch of other spirits to create this body. The same thing happened with the planets, but on a bigger scale, right? If you have a good life here, if you expand spiritually, you'll be an atmosphere next, a planet, and then a star, right? But which actually, it's very interesting because we are born here as a star, but on a smaller scale. And then if you complete your cycles well, you will come back to be a star, but on a larger scale. And that's why they got these music stars, movie stars, sports stars. Everybody wants to be a star, but not in the real way. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's get ready. Mercury in Aries is here right now. You know what I'm saying? So, just concluding this point, right? The spirits that created Mercury, they came up with the ability to be logical and sophisticated. The spirits that created Mars came up with the ability to be passionate and aggressive. And then we came after them. How we know that? Because they created big ass bodies way before we were here, right? So we came up after them and we use them as examples to either just copy paste like 90% of the world, or we use them and then we expand on them and bring our own way to do Mars, bring our own way to do Mercury. And if you are a strong enough spirit, you'll create a new fucking planet once you die. You better believe it. You'll create a new ability, right? Because back in the day, when all life on Earth was animals, there was no logic, right? When every life was plant-like, there was no passion or aggressiveness, because just plants chilling. You know what I'm saying? When there was a point in life where cells in the water would self-multiply, there was no love, there was no pleasure, there was no connection. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in life, there was no structure, there was no Saturn. It was just spirits floating around with no bodies, with no structure, with no connections, with no vehicles, with no membranes. Once upon a time, there was no Jupiter, there was no wisdom, there was no knowledge, there was no ability to travel. Then some group of spirits came up with those ideas and with those things that we call right now. And what I'm saying, once upon a time, there was no individuality, there is no uniqueness, right? There was no sun, and then that was created. You know what I'm saying? And that goes beyond the physical level, because even if there was a sun outside, right, there was no physical examples of it down here, because spirits were still learning how to create their own suns, how to create their own solar plexus. Why do you think we have 7 chakras, main chakras, and there is 7 main planets outside? Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Right? 7. And then we have 7 main chakras, because for you to create a body here, you have to use those chakras as an example to create your own solar system. Soul system, a structure for your soul, for a unique spirit to come in. Bro, that's some real life, that's some real shit, some real knowledge. Alright? That's it. This is real as it gets. Right? So, first and foremost, let's get a tarot reading for today's energy. The moon is right now 0 degrees Taurus, and we always remember, we receive energy late. Things happen first in the spiritual realm, then in the mental realm, then on the emotional realm, then on the physical realm. But if you like me, you're into spirituality, astrology, tarot, gematria, numerology, crystals and gems and whatever, you receive energy first. Or you have the ability to perceive those things first. And actually, most people also receive energy first, but they deny it, or they're too distracted, or they don't know how to interpret it. That's why we have tarot and shit like that, because it helps us interpret what we can't see. And even science admits that what we can't see is 90% of existence, and what we can see, it's only a small part of existence. You know what I'm saying? So, Moon is in Taurus right now. It means that we are reacting and responding in fixed, logical, realistic ways, and we are reacting and responding more to fixed, realistic, solid, and already constructed things. But the Moon is exalted in Taurus, so you might be overreacting, or on the extreme opposite, you might be over stale and over fixed on your emotions, feelings, reactions, and responses, or just overreacting in general and making a huge tornado out of a little whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? Then, Sun 22 degrees Pisces, still 8 more days out of Pisces season, still 8 more days out of La La Land, dreams and illusions, but it's a sextile between the Sun and the Moon, so we have the opportunity to feel more realistic, to feel more structured, validated, or extremely insecure about our dreams, illusions, imaginations, faith, belief, our ability to receive and mutabilize spiritual belief systems, and most importantly, your purpose end goal in life. You know what I'm saying? Then let's see what card do we have. For me, it's already Mercury Day. Actually, no, because I have a video here. Not actually, I don't. It's already uploaded, but I didn't publish it yet. She's talking about the new day, and like Mercury Day, for an example, will only start when the sun rises, because that's the day. It's when we interact with the sun, and what you see, that ball of fire, is the clash of two atmospheres, creating friction and heat/light. So, tarot card for today, it's reversed Eight of Cups. All right. There we go. Reversed Eight of Cups. So this means that right now you are, or you have the possibility to be fixed and spend a lot of time in certain feelings and certain emotions. Because if you take the number 8 and you turn it around, it's the infinity number, right? But this is in reversed. So you or others around you are misunderstanding, misjudging, or misusing those deep emotions that you are spending a lot of time in. All right? And let's see how to clarify and correct the situation using the Dragon Oracle card, how to reach all possibilities in the fastest, smoothest, more sophisticated way possible. And we have the green gold dragon from Sirius, and the green gold dragon from Sirius means that through your feelings, through your emotions, through your compassion, through your faith in all possibilities, you should create something to express, to show, to act on, right? That can teach others how to dry up those emotions and feelings, to get out of those dark places by believing in themselves, in all possibilities, and their value on themselves, the world, and their current circumstances, and also teaching them how to be themselves by you being yourself and by you showing that self-love, self-belief, and believe in all possibilities. Other spirits around you will see that light and create their own light so they can have compassion for themselves and accept, not surrender, but accept their current situation and create better ways to live or improve their current situation. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. That's a good one. And that's the cards for today. In general, this is already counting for the Mercury Day though, because we are leaving the Mars Day behind right now. And we are creating the infrastructure, spiritually speaking, for the Mercury Day. All right? But we still receiving some energy, we still experiencing, we still using some energy from the Mars Day. Okay? So before we start talking about Mercury in Aries, let's do a quick astro reading from today, quick natal chart reading from the sky. So we have Sun in Pisces, 22 degrees, right? Thinking and communicating more clearly about how you want to relate your deep dreams, illusions, imaginations, feelings, and emotions in a more broader and mutable way, right? Then, Sun conjuncting Saturn, seeing, acting, and expressing spiritual parts of your reality, or more delusional parts of your reality. Sun conjuncting Venus, Venus in Pisces. We'll do a live stream about that specifically in a couple of days. Also acting and expressing on delusional values or relationships, or acting and expressing in or about real spiritual, real creative, and real deep relationships and connections. Sun in Pisces, fatal attracting Mars in Aquarius, being more passionate or aggressive in more logical, consistent and dry ways about dreams, illusions, imaginations, and spirituality. Mercury in Aries, fatal attracting the Sun in Pisces, thinking and communicating in more deficient ways, but more real, unique, and creative ways about dreams, illusions, imaginations, and spirituality in general. Moon in Taurus, sextiling Sun in Pisces, the opportunity to feel extremely stable, secure, realistic, or insecure, right? About your dreams, illusions, imaginations, and spirituality in general. Sun in Pisces, also sextiling Jupiter in Taurus, the opportunity to expand on your dreams, illusions, and imaginations by expanding on how you feel and are secure, stable in your realistic sense, in your making way sense, and how you receive validation and profit in all levels, while acting and expressing on your dreams, illusions, imaginations, and spirituality in general. Sun in Pisces sextiling Uranus in Taurus, the opportunity to expand a unique physical structure situation by acting and expressing your dreams, illusions, imaginations, and spirituality in general. Also, we have a stellium in Taurus with the Moon, Jupiter, and Uranus, right? Sun in Pisces conjuncting Neptune, seeing or being a great delusional, a great imagination, a great dream, or a great nightmare. Sun in Pisces, fatal attracting Pluto in Aquarius, transforming or being forced to transform your situation so you can be more unique, more individual, and have your own fixed mind and fixed ideas through faith, belief, imagination, dreams, and illusions in a more connective and mutable way. Also, Moon in Taurus, sextiling Saturn in Pisces, the opportunity to feel extremely secure, blocked, consistent, or insecure about spiritual connections, spiritual reality, or real dreams, illusions, and imaginations. Moon in Taurus, fatal attracting Mercury in Aries, feeling more realistic or more insecure about your unique, creative, passionate, and aggressive thoughts, ideas, and communications. Moon in Taurus, squaring Mars in Aquarius, learning how to feel more secure, more valuable, or more insecure about your unique, logical, and worldwide passion, motivation, anger, and frustration. Moon in Taurus, sextiling Venus and Pisces, an opportunity to fixate and get lost into illusional relationships, delusional relationships, or really valuable, spiritual, and fulfilling relationships and connections. Moon in Taurus conjuncting Jupiter, expanding your feelings, emotions, reactions, and overreactions, or the opportunity to gain wisdom and knowledge directly from your internal realm. Moon conjuncting Uranus, feeling more insecure or more unique or more extreme about your physical circumstance by being more unique, individual, rebellious, communicative, and fixed on your own way to think, communicate, and analyze. Lastly, but not least, Moon in Taurus, sextiling Neptune in Pisces, the opportunity to go deep and get fixed in grand dreams, illusions, and imaginations. And that's pretty much the whole natal chart for now in the sky. Let's just talk about the stellium in Taurus. with the moon conjuncting Jupiter and Uranus, right? Expanding feelings of uniqueness, individuality, change, opposition, and rebelliousness that can bring security if you believe in yourself and on your current business and situation, or expanding, overreacting to feelings of insecurity if you don't believe in yourself and your current business and situation. All right, so let's get right away into Aries, into Mercury in Aries for all houses and all signs. Let's start with the houses. Real quick rundown. If you have Mercury in Aries right now, going through, not on your natal chart, but if you have Aries in the first house, Mercury is going through there. So you are thinking, communicating, and analyzing in a more passionate, aggressive, and efficient way yourself, your personal life, personal interests, and personal insecurities. If you have Aries in the second house, you are thinking, communicating, and analyzing in a more passionate and aggressive way your values, others' values, how you value others, and how you think others value you. If you have Aries in the third house, you are now thinking and communicating in more passionate and aggressive ways about your surroundings and how you fit in your surroundings. If you have Aries in the fourth house, you are being more aggressive or more passionate in thinking and communicating about your emotions, about the new moods, and your personal space when it comes to heart, comfort, emotions, feelings, the house, or more private parts in the house. If you have Aries in the fifth house, you are now thinking and communicating in more passionate, aggressive, and efficient ways about your entertainment and the things that you like to pay attention to and the things that you like to receive attention from. If you have Aries in your sixth house, you're now thinking and communicating in more passionate, aggressive, and efficient ways about your work, routine, patterns, organization, and health. If you have Aries in the seventh house, that's me, we are now thinking and communicating in a more passionate, aggressive, and unique individual way about ourselves, our relationships, our values, and others' values. So right now we also have the opportunity to interact, manifest, and attract more unique relationships, or somebody that needs the real deal, that needs a real perspective, a real conversation, and needs reality to be shown in their face. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the balance point, right? Aries in the seventh house, it's the balance point. It's being relatable about some real shit. It's relating some real information. It's bringing in a logical way spirituality and creativity. It's being passionate about interaction, communication, and networking. That's how spirits create things in the first place. Teamwork makes a dream work. And then you have to be passionate, you have to be aggressive to create that friction, to create life. You know what I'm saying? Then if you have Aries in your eighth house, Mercury is going through there right now, so you might be expressing too much. You might be feeling too passionate or too aggressive to bring things to light that shouldn't be brought to light. But in the right environment, you can transform and you can rebirth and you can heal a lot of stuff. If you have Aries in the ninth house, you're now thinking and communicating in a more passionate and aggressive way about your dreams and illusions and about your imaginations, spiritual belief systems, and wisdom and knowledge, and how you obtain those in more unique and creative ways. If you have Aries in your 10th house, you're now thinking and communicating in more unique, creative, passionate, and aggressive ways about your business, your networking, and your profitable associations. And if you think that your associations are not profitable, you should first calculate, because this is a square alignment, so you need to learn. You should first calculate in like, is it worth it for me to tell them that they are not profitable? And if so, tell them and start to create within yourself an image a goal on what is a profitable relationship or networking for you. You know what I'm saying? And when I say profitable, it's not all about money. It might be about security. It might be about sharing some emotions or sharing some dreams, for an example. If you have Aries on the 11th house, you are now thinking and communicating in more aggressive and passionate ways about your associations or with your associations, or about grand themes that connect the whole world, like the news, science, astrology, society, economics. So you can be more passionate, but that can also reduce your logicality and how well you think and communicate about those things, but you will also create new subjects or new ways to go about that area of your life. And lastly, but not least, if you have Aries in your 12th house, you are now thinking and communicating in more aggressive and passionate ways about your big dreams, big illusions, big imaginations, and your overall purpose on your life. So right now, you can't dodge it. You're really bringing that spirit into your awareness. You're really bringing your passion into your awareness. And you really, if you're not fulfilled, if you are not having a purposeful experience, you're going to feel it and you're going to think about it and you want to be showing that and communicating that to others. All right? And let's take the tarot card and take a card for every sign to see how they're going through Mercury in Aries. Okay? So, if you have Sun in Aries, Moon in Aries, Rising in Aries, or Mars in Aries, this reading is for you. So you are being talked about, right? You are being thought about, or you are being the example on what and how to think and communicating right now. And you have the Eight of Cups. So you or others thinking about you are stuck or spending a lot of time in a certain emotion, feeling, dream, illusion, desire, or connection. Let's move to Taurus. If you have Sun in Taurus, Moon in Taurus, Rising in Taurus, Venus in Taurus, or Sun sign Scorpio, this reading is for you. And you are with Mercury in Aries, feeling more expressive and more communicative, but you might not feel comfortable already, but you might be forced to do it, or you might do it in the wrong places and wrong times, but still manifest somebody that respects you and your values because they see the passion, the motivation, or the aggressiveness through you and your communication. All right? Let's go. And you guys, reversed Eight of Swords. So you are stuck or spending a lot of time on a thought, idea, subject, or way to think and communicate, but you and others are misunderstanding yourself, your ideas, your thoughts, or just the way that you come across. Let's move to Geminis. If you have Sun sign Gemini, Moon in Gemini, Rising in Gemini, or Mercury in Gemini, this reading is for you. And you are sextiling Mercury in Aries, so you have the opportunity to be more unique, more individual, more passionate, more creative, and more spiritual, and more aggressive about your thoughts, communications, and analysis process. Oh, there we go. And we have reversed Ace of Swords. So you have the opportunity to have a very unique, powerful, and new idea, subject, or way to think and communicate, but you or others are misunderstanding, misusing, or misjudging that new idea or that unique way to think, communicate, and analyze. Let's move on to Cancer, cardinal water. So if you have Sun in cardinal water, aka Cancer, Moon in cardinal water, Rising, or Jupiter in cardinal water, this reading is for you, and you are squaring Mercury in Aries, so you are learning how to communicate, think, and analyze in more unique, real, spiritual, passionate, and creative ways. And you have the Prince of Swords. So you are creating a new external way to think, communicate, analyze, and connect and share with others in a more logical, sophisticated, light, and detached way. Next, we have Leos. So if we have Sun sign Leo, Moon sign Leo, or Rising sign Leo, this reading is for you. And you are trining Mercury in Aries, so you have a gift to be more unique, creative, passionate, or aggressive when it comes to thinking, communicating, and analyzing. And you have the King of Pentacles. So you have the gift to be a great support, a great leader, and a great example when it comes to be realistic, profitable, supportive, and apply or create new limits and boundaries when it comes to thinking, communicating, and analyzing. Let's move on to Virgos. If you have Sun in Virgo, Moon in Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, or Rising in Virgo, this reading is for you, and you are misunderstanding Mercury in Aries. So you might be misunderstanding your own new, creative, spiritual, passionate, or aggressive thoughts, or you might be misunderstanding others' more unique, creative, spiritual, passionate, or aggressive thoughts, ideas, and communications. And you have reverse Temperance, reverse Sagittarius. So you or others around you, because that mutable energy, are wanting to, or you are already doing this, or you should be sharing more of your dreams, sharing more of your wisdom, your logic, your passion, your aggressiveness, your creativity, your dreams, and your goals. But you or others are misunderstanding you, how you communicate, or what you are communicating, because usually you are more realistic, you are more about work, routine, and security, but right now you want to, or you should be more about creativity, spirituality, and those big dreams, those goals, and that passion, and that aggressiveness, and that frustration, and that motivation. And because that's a bit unexpected, others might be misunderstanding you by default. Let's move on to Libras. If you have Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising, Libra Venus, or Libra Saturn, this reading is for you, and you are opposing Mercury in Aries, so you have the opportunity to balance your life by communicating in more realistic, passionate, aggressive, spiritual, or fiery ways, right? Or you are opposing yours and others, you are hating or being uncomfortable in your own and others' unique, passionate, aggressive, creative, and spiritual thoughts, ideas, communications, and analysis processes. And let's see what card we have for you right here, right now. We have the Hanged Man, Neptune. So now you are being forced to deal with deep, subconscious, spiritual patterns, deep, animalistic natures, things from your past life. And the Hanged Man basically means man, means your thoughts and your logical side. So it's hanged. It can't move. It can only observe. It can only see your internal natures, your spiritual natures, your dreams, illusions, imaginations, traumas, pleasures, desires, spiritual movements and patterns. And then you have to use that, what you are observing, and transmit that to yourself and others in a more logical, creative, intelligent, and sophisticated way. So it's a big task. Yes, it's a grand task, but it also can bring grand fruits and grand treasures in form of creativity. Then you can profit from it, or great connections and communications that are really fulfilling, really purposeful, and not as superficial and as you Libras normally are. Next, let's go to Scorpio. If you have Sun in Scorpio, Moon sign Scorpio, rising sign. For rising Scorpio, if you have rising in Scorpio, this card is for you. Only rising in Scorpio, okay? 10 of Wands. Too much fire, too much passion, too much frustration, too much aggressiveness, too much motivation, too much creativity, too much movement, too much exaltment in your personal life, or about your personal interests and personal insecurities for all Scorpio risings. If you have also Scorpio Pluto, Scorpio Mars, or Scorpio Uranus, this reading is for you, and you are misunderstanding Mercury in Aries. So either you are expressing too much about your personal life, deep emotions and deep desires, or you are not expressing enough about your deep emotions, feelings, desires, and personal life. And you have Queen of Swords. So you have the opportunity here to receive great support in logical terms, through communication, through relationship, things, people, places that help you feel lighter, help you evaporate some of those waters, some of those feelings, that help you match and fulfill some of those deep desires. But you gotta communicate, you gotta be open, you gotta be with your mind in the right place in order to see and analyze the right interactions and alignments with you and the external world in order to receive this great logical and relationship support. Now, Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising, or Sagittarius Jupiter, this reading is for you, and you are trining Mercury in Aries, so you have a gift to be more unique, individual, creative, and real about your thoughts, ideas, communications, relationships, and analysis process. Let's see what card is. Oh, you're trying to be Pisces once again. What card is coming out for you? For all Sagittarius, not all, Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter. So, okay, something will cross your path, justice. All right, so justice crossing your path, so you will receive justice. All right, you'll receive balance in your life, you will receive correction in your life, and it might be unexpected. So you might meet your values if you worked for that, and if you didn't, your values will run away from you. But that you might not been thinking about it, you might not have been imagining about it, but it'll cross your way. But that's not the main storyline, all right? Let's see what is the main storyline for you, Sagittarius. Oh, there we go. Ten of Cups. So that means that you are going through a lot of emotions, a lot of desires. You underwater. You might be feeling too much, reacting too much connected, too much attached to something, and it's clouding your judgment. It's clouding your ability to communicate, think, and analyze clearly about your passion, motivation, aggressive, frustration, uniqueness, individuality, creativity, and spirituality. So you must use this trine to evaporate these waters via passion, motivation, aggressiveness, frustration, creativity, and spirituality. Let's move on to all the Capricorns out there. If you have Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, Capricorn Saturn, or Capricorn Mars, this reading is for you, and you are squaring Mercury in Aries, so you are learning how to communicate, think and analyze in more creative, spiritual, enthusiast, unique, and really real ways. And about some real shit. Because you Capricorn and Earth signs, you might think you are into reality because you're stable, because you're secure, because you're safe, but you're missing the point. You're missing the fulfillment of your spirit. You're missing the creativity. You're missing the expansion. That's like most people in this world, they think they have a good life and they think they're doing the right thing because they have a job and pay bills. But they are missing the fulfillment of their spirit. They are missing the creativity. They are missing the expansion. They are missing being that God themselves and creating something new. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why you should have a job, to have security and money to invest in that, in the fulfillment of your life, in the expansion, in the creativity, not just pay bills and that's it. That's why whoever is creating those jobs, they're getting tired of people not using the jobs for that. That's why the whole economy is changing and has been changing. And more self-work, more and more people creating their own business, more and more things not associated with big corporations are taking part. So people first create their own jobs and then they create their own investment, their own redirection of income to creativity and their own business. But for all Capricorns, squaring Mercury right now, Ace of Wands. That's some real shit. Ace of Wands right there. That means that if you learn your lesson, or you are already learning how to be a real person, to have some real visions, to have some real thoughts, ideas, and conversations about creativity, individuality, spirituality, and the real reality. Also, this might mean that you are now learning how to communicate in a real, unique, individual way, or about some real, unique, new things and subjects. Let's move into Aquarius. If you have Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, Aquarius Mercury, because Mercury is exalted in Aquarius, Aquarius Saturn, or Aquarius Uranus, these Aquarius Uranus, for all Aquarius Uranus out there, Nine of Cups, the opportunity via Mercury in Aries, via communicating in more unique, spiritual, creative, and passionate ways, the opportunity, the ability to elevate your emotions, feelings, dreams, illusions, and the ability to perceive the spirit and its works. But for all Aquarius in general, for all the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Saturn, and Uranus, you are sextiling Mars in Aries. You have the opportunity to think a bit less and act a bit more on your thoughts, ideas, and analysis process, and you have the opportunity to be more passionate and more aggressive and more unique and more forward with your thoughts and ideas. Oh, here we go. Real shit, Sun. Okay, this is helping you connect with your opposition with Leo. It's helping you be a bit more ego. It's helping you be a bit more of yourself without any limits and any boundaries. It's helping you showing yourself. It's helping you showing your associations, showing your skills, showing your mind, but in a more creative way, in a more appealing way, in a more attractive way, but not like Venus, not like sweet and cute, but like that's the real shit. I want to be like that guy. I want to think like him. I want to be in what he's into. AKA, you have the opportunity to be an example by being yourself, but now adding a bit more fire, adding a bit more creativity, adding a bit more passion, adding a bit more frustration, aggressive motivation, spirituality, dreams, illusions, and imaginations. You know, the Aquarius, stop thinking, start doing. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking, start doing. Let's go. Lastly but not least, Pisces. Pisces Sun. Pisces Sun are stuttering a little bit. Pisces Moon. Oh, Pisces Moon. If you have Pisces Moon with his... Oh, it's the Sun too. So with these Mercury in Aries, you might be exposing yourself too much, or you just know how to do it better. Pisces rising. Pisces rising. Justice. Libra. Justice will be made. Justice will be served to you. Pisces risings. Pisces Neptune. Bro, everybody on Pisces dropping a card. Pisces Neptune. The Wheel of Fortune. You spinning the wheel. Will you get the prize or no? Whatever it is, it will be an expansion. It will be a growth process. Pisces Venus or Pisces Jupiter. This reading is for you. You are fatal attracting Mercury in Aries. So now you are thinking, communicating, and analyzing about what you usually do, which I have no idea. I have the Aquarius, Mercury, Sun, Jupiter. I can't go that far. But you can. But now you are more ready to express it. You are more passionate and more motivated, more angry, more frustrated, but also that can reduce the logicality, that can reduce the sophisticatedness, but you want to do it more. You want to go deeper, but be careful because by default, you don't really have the ability to make others understand you. But now you know if that person understands you, that's a real person, that's a real connection. Pisces Bliss, it's the season. Yeah, it's Pisces season. That's true, that's true. Pisces season, baby. Pisces season, baby. Let's go. So let's see what is the card for you with this Mercury in Aries. Where is it? Let me know. What's the card? What's the card? I don't know. It didn't come out yet. Oh, shit. Go back. No. No. Go back. These goddamn Pisces. Chill. Oh, there we go. 9 of Cups. Beautiful. 9 of Cups. So you have the ability, you have the opportunity and the power to elevate your feelings, your emotions, your reactions, your responses, your dreams, your illusions, your imaginations, your connections, your attachments, and how you see and actually make sense out of your spirit and its workings and its movings. Great. But just be careful because you're already sometimes too high on these imaginations and on these feelings. So make sure you are being communicative. Make sure you are being creative with them. Make sure you are bringing those things out and making sense out of them in a passionate way, in a creative way. But make sure you are using that Mercury in Aries fire to evaporate the excess water, the excess feelings, dreams, and illusions, alright? And that's it for today, guys. That's everything. Let's go. Great. Right to the point. No shenanigans, no roundabouts. We go in, we go out. We make sense, we're passionate. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Next Friday we'll be do Venus in Pisces. That's gonna be crazy. Just Venus is exalted in Pisces, so now you might be in love with everything. You might be relating with everything. You might be connecting. You might be fucking with everything. You might be enjoying everything. You might be allowing everything to come in. You want to go win everything. Just chill. Just chill. Right? So thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe on the live stream. Let's share this knowledge. This is the new science. This is the new real shit. And because it's like enough of people not knowing what's going on, enough of people not knowing about themselves, enough of people not knowing their power to change their reality and creating new realities, enough of people not connecting the subconscious, unconscious, and conscious realm, We are here to do it and to show that it's real. It has always been real, and now it's more real than ever. I wish you the best thoughts. Also, drop a like and subscribe. Use the links down below to check my links, my other content, my services, and how to reach and contact me. You can do it by email, IG, Discord, everything in the description down below. And I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility. Always believe in yourself, believe in all possibilities, and always remember that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. See you on the videos, and see you on the next live stream. As a Steady Cloud Surfer, surfing out.